Today, the African giant is eating humble pie and it tastes bitter. Burna Boy has cancelled his Minneapolis concert due to embarrassingly low ticket sales, and the streets are saying it's karma for expelling that sleeping fan who was actually grieving her late husband. The veteran at TVC's journalist Hangout, especially Babajide Otitoju, did not hold back. They absolutely roasted Burna Boy for his arrogance and warned that his career might be facing a serious downturn. You need to hear this yourself. Sit back and take a watch.
All right, folks, welcome back. So to our next story. You know, celebrity downturn comes when a celebrity falls out of public favor, especially when he or she is unable to manage success and finds it difficult to catch up. For high-flying Afrobeat star and Grammy winner Burna Boy, these are trying times. The singer's November 28, 2025 performance, scheduled for Armory in Minneapolis, was abruptly cancelled after fans failed to buy tickets. The cancellation also affected another concert slated for Monday, December 1st. We understand Burna Boy he ran into rough water, so to speak.
He walked out.
When he walked out, a sleeping couple, you know. It was basically avoidable.
Not a couple, it was the girl, the
The
woman.
lady, yes. You see, the problem with Burna Boy, one, Burna Boy is a very arrogant
Extremely
artist.
arrogant.
Extremely arrogant. The second
He
problem...
needs to tame that.
No, extremely arrogant.
He needs
There
to
was a
tame
time
it.
he performed in Nigeria. He performed here in VI, and he complained about the equipment. He said the equipment was not good enough, and he said he would not perform. You know, it's like that. And then another problem that he has to do with his management. His manager is his mom, Bosse. But Bosse, yes, former singer of Fela Nicola Pokuti, the father, Benson Donije, was the first manager of Fela Nicola Pokuti. But when it comes to management, she doesn't have any experience. And it shows when you see the manager, because the management of an artist had to be very powerful, that the artist will be beholden to the management.
Yes.
Okay.
You must be able to see the management that they are capable of
stand your ground.
improving his career. He will be beholden to them. That is when they can tell him, no, you cannot do this. Yes, you can do that. But when you don't have anybody who can tell you that you cannot do this, you cannot do that, he has been doing it for a long time. But you see, the problem is that you can do certain things in Nigeria and get away with it. In that in the Senate climbs, it's a different ballgame.
They don't forgive.
Because it is a mafia that controls the tour, that controls the kind of concert you can get. They can control the sales of tickets.
Yeah.
So if that mafia turns their back, there's nothing you can do, no matter how talented you are. You understand? And I think it's so unfortunate that somebody will buy tickets to come and watch you. And for whatever reason, the lady was still, because the lady said she was involved, she was bereaved, and she was going through
He lost the father of
bad times, and she was sleeping. Why should that be your problem? If I buy your ticket and I come to your show and I'm tired and I'm sleeping, or maybe I've shy and I'm sleeping, why should that be your problem? But not only was he angry, he insisted that the lady must leave that concert.
He walked out.
The lady must walk that, and that if the lady was not walk that, he will not perform. So they have to walk out the lady. That is unacceptable.
Yeah.
And people just felt, you can't do this. And immediately people say you cannot do this. People just decided to boycott.
Yes.
That thing, because the show that he did after that, I think in Texas or something, he had only about 2,000 people in a place that you are supposed to have 18,000 people. And normally, Burna Boy is somebody, because of the connection that he has the best tour out of all the popular artists in Nigeria.
Yeah.
You know, he goes out. In fact, there was a time he boasted that he doesn't make his money in Nigeria, that he makes his money abroad, so he doesn't care about what people think here. You cannot do that. Yeah. I hope he gets away. I hope he survives this. He has apologized. I hope his apology will be accepted. Because in music, when people move on, you are in trouble.
Yes.
And BKO, wise people will learn from other people's mistakes. We have had celebrities like the great Iron Mike Tyson, who fell from grace, if you remember.
Sure. In this case, Burna Boy just exported his bad behavior from Nigeria to the US. Ordinarily, you do not judge a book by its cover. The woman was grieving. she had just lost the father of her child. And she went to that concert simply to escape depression. You didn't know what she was going through. You didn't care to know. But because she was sleeping, you felt, she didn't find your music appealing and all that. What's your business? She paid to sit where she was sat. You have no right.
In front, though?
In front. You have no right to send her packing. Even Eminem, multiple Grammy Award winner.
Yeah.
One of the best rappers of his generation, Eminem, complained about that conduct.
Yeah, that is one of the things that is giving him problem,
yes,
because that one has 40 million followers.
Yes.
That's part of the problem.
Yeah, Eminem said, no, this is wrong, bro. You shouldn't have done this. The other day, he kicked one of the fans here in Lagos.
Yes.
And accused the guy of trying to steal his jewelry.
Because the guy wanted to hug him on stage.
So how do you behave like that? Remember when he had someone shot because he wanted to take
in a
the
nightclub,
guy's woman away.
In a nightclub, yes.
Protested. So now he's being taught an exemplary lesson.
Yeah.
The solution, because he thinks that, okay, there is no one like him on the face of the earth and that he could get away with anything. Now they are teaching him. All of those concert people will not go. So it's a waste of time. It's a big financial loss, and his stock has begun to drop. The best thing for him is to come down from his Olympian height, reach out to that woman.
That woman, yeah.
Get photographed with her, hug her, let people see that you have made up with her.
And invite her to other concerts.
And other concerts. Let them publicize that, because it does, just like Mayor said, I don't think he has good management, because some of his conduct would not have been tolerated. So if he then gets good publicity from her meeting with that woman, I guess many of the people boycotting will change.
Yes, will come back, yes.
But I can't deny the fact that this is a very big damage to his brand. And if he survives, if he recovers from this, he should thank his stars. He's already currently the biggest star in our country.
Yeah.
No one of them has had more Grammy nominations than him. He's won Grammy in individual category. He's doing very well. In terms of streaming numbers, he's doing very well.
In terms of concerts?
The thing has gone into his head. Clearly, it's gone into his head.
He should begin to manage that success, because he can.
This one now, the best thing, he should call that woman.
He should look for that woman.
For the woman. Yeah. If he does not do it, he has not seen anything.
No, he just started.
He's behaving like he has no sense. This is what will teach him a lesson. And look, nobody reigns forever.
Nobody does.
People must learn humility. If you don't learn humility, you let the world turn against you.
All right.
You'll be going down, down, down.
Okay, we have company, and we want to welcome Alaba to the Hangout. Alaba, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir, and happy Sunday
I think
to
it was
you.
in Lusaka that he killed that person.
The issue of Burna Boy, I think before his apology could be accepted by those people that listen to their music, I think he should do a kind of concert, that any money you raise from that concert should be given to that fan. If he can do that, I think people will want to accept his apology. Any money that he raised from any concert that he do, he should raise it and give it to that particular fan. So for him to know that what he has done to that particular, because it's an emotional damage that he has done to that woman. The person just lost her husband, so it's a bad thing. So he should do a concert, and any money he raised, he should be given to that woman for people to take his apology.
Alaba, many thanks. Many thanks.
The apology is not even good enough.
No,
By calling what happened,
it was a slip of tongue.
It's
that's what I say. It's because it doesn't have a good management.
Yeah.
You know, in this a PR thing, the only thing you can do,
further.
the best thing to do is what BKO has said. Look out for that woman, apologize personally to the woman, take a photograph with the woman. You understand? Take a photograph with the woman, usually the apology with the woman, and then formally invite the woman to the next concert. then people will say, okay, he has shown enough remorse and all that. The woman will also say, okay, I've forgiven him, it's okay, and all that.
Mayor, and I have had to go to a cinema, paid for a seat, and slept through.
That's what I'm saying. It's not your business what I do with my money. If I buy a ticket and I decide to sleep throughout, why should that be your problem?
Yeah.
It is my money. I've paid for the ticket.
I'm the one who deny myself
the enjoyment, yes.
All right, folks, let's move on. Burna Boy, we wish you well. Okay, to our next story.
Did you guys catch that? Babajide, Otitoju, and Mayor really served Burna Boy breakfast, lunch, and dinner on national TV. Let us break this down because there is so much to unpack here. First off, can we talk about the sheer brutal honesty from Mayor? He went straight for his jugular, calling Burna Boy extremely arrogant. He brought up a very critical point about management. He argued that because Burna is managed by his mother, Bose Ogulu, there might be a lack of professional boundaries. You know, that situation where nobody can look at the artist in the face or in the eye and say, no, you are wrong. Mayor believes Burna has surrounded himself with yes men, or in his case, family, who can't check his excesses. Do you guys agree? Drop a comment if you think mixing family and business is part of the problem here. And then Babajide came in with the heavy artillery. He made a point that really stuck with me. Exporting bad behavior. He said Burna Boy is used to doing nonsense in Lagos and getting away with it because, well, he's a superstar here. But trying that in the US, that's a different ball game. The most painful part of this story, which Babajide emphasized, is the context of the sleeping fan. This lady wasn't bored. She was grieving. She lost the father of her child. She bought a ticket probably to escape her depression for a few hours and ended up getting humiliated by the artist she paid to see. Babajide compared this to Eminem and Mike Tyson, noting that even the biggest stars know you don't bite the hands that feeds you. The crew also touched on mafia of the music industry abroad. They control the tours, the ticket sales, and the venue. If you mess with the fans, you mess with the money, and that system will shut you down, or rather shut you out. This is exactly what we are seeing with this cancellation in Minneapolis. It is not that people don't like music. They don't just like the attitude anymore. And did you hear that caller, Alaba? He suggested that Burna Boy needs to do a free charity concert and give all the proceeds to that lady just to beg for forgiveness. Honestly, that might be the only way out for his PR nightmare. What do you guys think? Is it too late for an apology? Now, let me give you my critical take on this because this goes beyond just one concert cancellation. This is a case study on brand hubris. Here is the thing about entertainment industry. Talent gets you into the room, but character keeps you there. Burna Boy is undeniably one of the most talented artists to ever come out of Africa. His Grammy wins, his streaming numbers, they don't lie, but there is a thin line between confidence and God complex, and Burna crossed that line a long time ago. When Babajide mentioned that Burna feels there is no one like him on the face of the earth, he hit the nail on the head. Remember when he kicked a fan in Lagos? Remember the club shooting incident? There has been a pattern of aggression that fans have overlooked because the music is good. But the international market is different. In America and Europe, the customer is king. If a fan pays $100 or $200 to sit in a seat, they have the right to sleep, stand, or do a cartwheel as long as they aren't hurting anyone. My take is that this is a massive wake-up call for the entire Afrobeat movement. We cannot demand respect from the world while disrespecting the very people who elevated us. Burna Boy's refusal to manage his temper is now affecting his bottom line. Cancellation of a show isn't just embarrassing, it is a financial loss for the promoters, the venue, and his team. If Burna Boy wants to remain the African giant, he needs to learn humility. You cannot be a giant if you are crushing the people standing beneath you, supporting your weight. The advice from the TVC crew was solid. He needs to find that lady, apologize publicly, and genuinely show remorse, not a notes app apology, but real action. If you think he is too big to apologize, he might find himself playing to empty hall more often. As Babajide said, no one reigns forever. This is a pivotal moment. Either he matures and hire a crisis management team that can actually control him, or We are all watching the slow self-destruction of an icon. And personally, I hope he fixes it because we love the music, but we can't support the toxicity. But that's just my opinion. I want to hear from you. Do you think the TVC journalists were too harsh on Burna, or did he deserve every bit of that roast? And if you were that lady he kicked off, would you ever forgive him? Let's fight it in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Oba's Trending Gist for more updates. Until next time, stay trending.